All right, you guys, welcome
up,
back
fam?
to Key and Will's The More You Know podcast.
Listen,
we are on location, today.
We had to come on location. Why? Look at all this beauty.
Yes,
Look at all this
Opu'Lence
beauty.
Stylehouse.
Listen, we talking about fashion. Had to come to the dopest spot
Yes.
in Atlanta.
Yes.
Listen, Opu'Lence
Gotta check it
Stylehouse.
out.
We're getting to interview the owners of this beautiful place.
North Point Mall, if you want to check it out.
Check it out. Let's go.
All right, come on with us.
Yeah, what's going on, family? Here, the More You Know podcast. Listen, it's all about fashion today. We had to come to Opu'Lence Stylehouse in North Point Mall. Listen,
I know I'm rocking my Rafe Lanier.
listen.
We are both.
Had a camera. Can y'all zoom in on this? I'm blinging. I'm blinging. I'm blinging.
All of us.
Yeah.
We represent the brand.
Absolutely.
So listen. I'm just gonna hand it off to Ron. Listen, brother. We here in the Opu'Lence Stylehouse. You got your partners here with you, man. Tell me how you feeling right now, because y'all have just blown up, and I'm just blown away, brother.
Success has been awesome.
What made you even come up with this, bro?
Well, in 2005, let me give you a background. I am a retired correctional officer. I did 20.5 years in a prison in New York. And I always liked the fashion. You know, when we were kids, I used to hang out with my boys, and we would always go shopping. And I found we always going to one location. We all buying the same thing. So I was like, you know, and I was rapping to the girls at that point. And I was like, I can't look like y'all.
Right.
So I told them I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere else to shop.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, and then when we went out that night, and I always was the one that I picked out of the months of 5 of us, because I stood out. So I knew I was doing something great for me.
Yeah.
I can't speak for them.
Right.
But for me.
Right.
You know, so that's when I fell in love with fashion, you know, and then at that point, as time progressed, years was being passed, and I met a friend named John Lascotti. He had 2 boutiques called Lulu's, and I would always go by his store and just pick his brain, how you do it, because he had the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, and all that, and he started taking me to the shows and showed me how he picked his pieces from the shows, because he wasn't a designer. He just bought from vendors and he sold it in a boutique. But he made what he did. He cornered the market. He took boutique pieces that they didn't carry in department stores. So you had to see him if you needed to get that, because it was not in Nordstrom, Saks, and none of that. So these are designers that didn't make it in Saks in them. So he cornered the market, and people would come to his store looking for something different. So I took those elements and said, I want to be a designer. So I started establishing my own lane and created other pieces. So I met a guy from Africa, from Togo. His name was Raif, out of Brooklyn. And I kept going back and forth to Brooklyn, meeting him. And he did a lot of tie-dyes for his African people. So, but he was a sewer. He was a seamstress, so a sewer. So I was like, he could sew. So I knew I had the vision to do some modern type of fashion. And he fell in love with what I was doing. So I said, let's do something together. So I came back with $50,000, and I funded the money for us to do our first collection.
That's what's up.
You know, he didn't pay no money, but he came with value. He came with sewing.
Right.
Yes.
So that's how I thought about it. So then we became partners in that, and that's we came with the rifle, because he was already Raif by himself.
Okay.
And then we came with
Rafe Lanier.
And that's how Raif Lanier was born.
So tell us who here with you, man.
So I met my wife through
It's Tasha.
going back and forth to LA. And I designed the first collection in LA, you know. And I saw her and I hollered at her, we exchanged numbers, and we just created dialogue back and forth.
Is that how you
on the
remember it,
phone,
Ty?
Video and stuff like that. So I kept going back and forth, because I had to go back and forth just to the band, because I didn't have no project manager to oversee my stuff, so I had to fly back and forth, which that was another nightmare, because when you deal with these factories, they'll go on to the next. They just use you as a money pit, not nurturing your brand. And that's what me and Tasha found out what was going on. So she was helping me, trying to gravitate attention to the brand. And one day I was at work, and I get a phone call, and Tasha said, come outside. And she said, I got somebody you need to speak to. And it was Magic Johnson.
Wow, Tosh.
You know what I mean?
Got them
So
connections.
I got on the phone, and Irvin was on the phone, but I couldn't believe it was
Wow.
Magic. And there's a hoodie that's in the showroom. He showed the hoodie. He said, I like what you're doing. He took pictures. Tasha took pictures, him holding the hoodie and all that. So
That's what's up.
after that happened, you know, my partner, Roderick, was the head security of Puffy's security team. So I needed people to help me and get influences out there. So I put Roderick on board as a team member just as well. He got it on Jackie Long from the movie ATL, T.I.'s best friend. Hassan played Weeby from The Wire, you know, B5. The list goes on. I just started gravitating, getting plugs. So after that, we went and did our first show in Vegas. So it was me, my twin brother, Roderick, Shantae, she's here from Atlanta. Hey, Shantae. And I had a team of people, and after that, we did our first show, and a young man came to my booth, and it was called Kanai.
Oh.
And it was just like, we took pictures. He said, bro, you got it. Don't give up.
You guys have been blessed.
Then Little John came to the booth. And then we come home, we did the show. I did these hoodies, these Killer Clown hoodies with Sabasi crystals. And a guy from Dubai came to my booth, but we all wore the crystal hoodies, all of us. We never left the hotel without the hoodies. And he came in and was like, came to the booth, and I said, hey, how you doing? He said, I need those hoodies. I said, how did you know where we were from? I stayed at the MGM with you guys. We followed you guys to the show.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he purchased 40 hoodies, $450 a piece. He had to sell that hoodie for $950. He said, Dubai do not want nothing cheap.
That's
So
true.
that was our
That's
first
true.
big sale. And then we came home after that. It was successful and whatever. And Tasha went home and checked the emails, and Tasha's screaming, Ronald, come downstairs. I said, what? Anything? The house on fire? What is it? No, Little John want to wear the hoodie. I said, so what? Because at that time I was trying to brand the brand. Yeah. I didn't look at Little John was a fit for what I was doing in the couture. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to protect the brand. I was happy that he acknowledged it, but he wasn't the face that I wanted to represent it at the time, so I passed on that.
Okay.
You know, so we just kept on moving, and as time progressed, I retired or whatever, and it was a traumatic moment in my life that I got beaten by the cops in 2006 in mistaken identity, and went through that moment. Tasha was there and supported the whole moment. Took me 4 years to satisfy that case, and at that point, New York wasn't fun to me anymore. So we decided to make the transition to Atlanta, Georgia, and we came in COVID, whatever, everything slowed down. I didn't know what to do, such and such. I started sketching and stuff like that, whatever, and I got back into the game, and then Tasha said, like, yo, let's do it.
Let's do it.
When I met Ron and Tosh, we was at a friend's house, and, you know, everybody, you know, hey, man, you know, what you do? I was like, you know, we in the real estate, blah, blah, blah. I said, man, what you do? He said, man, I'm into fashion. And he said, everything I got on right now. I was like, what? He's like, everything I got on. It's like from the jeans to the shirt to the... I say, it's you? He said, yeah, I designed all this. But he was so nonchalant about it, like, oh, yeah, I designed all this. And I was like, damn, this dude.
We just met each other. It wasn't,
yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
a bragging thing.
I was like, he was just like, whatever. I was like, bro, that's some dope stuff.
Yeah.
They say, you know, boom. You know what I mean?
But after the end of the story, we met these wonderful people, and we became friends, and we have been friends ever since. I mean, and that's what we came to do, to share love and give out love or whatever, and change the game and be supportive and get a bunch of people, because we are the black culture, and I think teamwork makes the dream work in anything that you do.
So we want to see some pieces now. Keisha, let's see what Key got on. Listen, this is one piece right here. Turn around, let that sit for a minute. Self-explanatory.
One of my favorite pieces, very comfortable, warm for this type of weather. I wear it in the summertime as well, with a tank underneath, some jeans, very versatile. What I can say definitely about Opu'Lence Stylehouse and the things that you guys do, if you come in this store or look at any pieces, chances are very rare that you're going to see that piece on somebody else.
Let me tell you,
wherever you're going.
When I wear this right here, people like, yo, where did you get that?
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell you where I got it, but
And
you probably ain't gonna be able to get it.
That? Nobody. He probably never bumped into nobody.
I know, but because it's so few pieces. It's not like you come here and you get hundreds and hundreds of same
No,
brands.
it's very
These
custom.
pieces are unique. It's only a few items of it. We got designers in here. They come in here and these pieces are styled unique. Key was trying on some stuff earlier today, and she was like, "Man,
I'm always shopping.
I never seen this."
Every
So
time I
don't
come here.
you come into Opulence Stylehouse, bring your money because you're not gonna see one piece. You're gonna see several pieces.
Don't miss out on the opportunity. I mean, the pieces are here, and this is a fashion house that we're looking for leaders. We're looking for trendsetters.
Absolutely.
This is what this is all about. It's forget about the labels.
You guys have an
embrace the
eye.
garment.
Yeah. You guys really have an eye.
It's your fashion fix. This is what I call it. We got the catwalk. You come in, you get styled. You want to walk that catwalk. You feel like I just want to I'm modeling. I'm doing it,
feel
and
that
we
way all
have
the
set
time.
our scene with the black carpet, with the mirrors around, so you can come in here and just do your something maybe you've dreamed of doing before. But Opulence is in a class all by itself, and it's not that we're trying to take over, but we're making a statement. We're hitting the map. And we are coming full speed ahead. And if we pass you, we pass you. And if you riding with us, then you riding with us.
Listen, you got to ride with these. I mean, every time you come in here, you just don't know who you're going to find. Neo was in here, I saw. Aaron Hall was in here. Man, we can go down the list.
We had a famous Russian singer, but we didn't know who she was.
Very ironic.
And she just came in the store and she took pictures, videoed, and then she left. And when she left, they said that
A little young girl came.
young girls started running in with paper
Oh, wow.
to take pictures because she posted her notification when she left out of the store. We had no idea, and she had 11 million followers.
Wow.
1.4 million followers.
And that's what happens in
You don't know who
Opulence.
walks in here.
Man, and the way it's laid out, man, you got this VIP area out here. You have a runway here, and you'll see models walking up and down the North Point Mall styling. I love that.
You'll even catch Shirley Strawberry in here.
Shirley, my
modeling.
girl,
That's
Shirley.
right. She's always here.
Always
She's
love
my
for Shirley.
partner, Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's
a part of the family.
Yeah, very supportive, and we partners, and we partnered up and did our own line. So, and that was under the inspiration of my husband Ronald, and
brand is
I have to
called
give him that.
Berryland.
Yeah,
The brand is called Berryland. Beautiful purses. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think it's awesome, the way you guys came together. I think about the way that Will and I are a husband and wife team, and sometimes the challenges we have being in business together. But I look at you guys as, an example for us. You're so successful. You've done a phenomenal job collaborating as a husband-wife team. You have your role that you take on. So does Ron. I just love what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. You're so successful. The ambiance in this entire space is so positive, high energy, and it's just wonderful to be a part of your family. I feel like we're really a part of your family. We love you guys and appreciate what you do.
when people come in, that as soon as they walk through the door, they felt like they're at home.
Absolutely.
And that's what happens when they walk in and you say, hello, welcome to Opulence. And the first thing is like, oh my God. And then they walk in and they see the warmth. They feel the warmth.
Absolutely,
And we
you
always
do.
want people to walk in because one thing about it, they'll stay, they'll talk, and they'll buy.
And they'll come back.
And they'll come back and they'll tell somebody, and that's what's been happening. Is this word of mouth is very serious.
Oh, it is.
So we are just almost 3 months in, and it's just every day we wake up and it still seems surreal that is really happening.
Yeah.
But we had to go through the stumbling blocks. We had to go through some things to get to this point. But I say the things that we had to go through had to happen, and it taught us a lesson, and it brought us right here to where we are today. And all we can do is just thank God and just keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
What are some things you can say to fashion designers out there? Someone saying, man, I want to get my own store. I want to get my own line.
Well, I advise if you have a dream, you have to follow through the dream. You can't do it halfway. You got to do it all the way. And there's going to be bumps and bruises when it comes to working towards a common goal, because there's struggles when you try to keep your eyes on the prize. There's going to be distractions. It's going to be people don't believe in the process. So you got to add and subtract and what you believe in and subtract what you don't believe in and stay your eye on the prize. You know, I've been doing this since 2005, and I believed then I knew I had something. No one could tell me anything different. You know, and I just kept my circle small and believed in what I was doing or whatever. And I had kids just as well, so I always think about when I'm doing things, when I start something, I try to follow through with anything I do. I don't just get in it and then give up on it. You know what I mean? So to be successful, you got to follow through. You got to say you really mean this is you're signed up for, you're dedicated to do it, whatever. For an example, I did 4.5 years in the Army, and this is the first time I ever left my family. And there's was challenges that, can I do this? Should I go AWOL? Should I do that? But I signed up for it. I had 4.5 years to do. I said, I'm going to do this, but I know once I finish the term, I don't have to repeat it and enlist again. So I made the obligation to do the 4.5 years, and I completed it. But it taught me discipline, it taught me values, taught me to be responsible for yourself. You can't be responsible for anybody else until you learn how to be responsible for yourself.
Love that. Love that. What you think, Tosh?
So let me do a shout out to Kai because she's our PR. She's one that helped put it together. So, you know, we gotta give a shout out to her. But I would say to anyone who is looking to put together something like this, the sky is the limit. There's a star out there for everybody. You just reach up and just grab it and you hold on to it and you just keep reaching for it. Let me tell you something. There's going to be good stars and there's going to be bad stars.
That's right.
And the bad stars are going to be the ones that's going to tear you down. They're going to hate on you. They're going to misuse you, or you're going to really see true colors. But at the end of the day, you shake those off and you just keep moving and grab for the next one. Never let anyone break that spirit of your dream, because your dream is what makes things happen. You think Gates from Microsoft,
Right,
Bill Gates,
right,
you think
right.
that he started in his garage. He had a dream, and look where he is today. And Opulence, let me tell you something, in the almost 3 months that we've been here, we are making some noise. I mean, we got
Major
people,
noise.
We got people
Major
coming
noise.
in asking us to go to new places, and why are you here, and why did you guys
Right.
pick this place? But I also got to give a shout out to North Point Mall and the management here. Also to Heather for just being our rock, that's our real estate friend and agent. We love you. But North Point Mall management has been awesome. They have become family to us, and they have treated us absolutely wonderful. We are happy, and we thank God that we've experienced our first experience with Opulence here with them.
Right,
So as time go on and we do grow to other places, which we will be coming to your city, we will always take everything that we're learning now and here with us. We will always stay humble, and that is one thing you have to do. You got to stay humble with where you are. Never get too big headed. And although we love each other, we respect each other, we clash, we bump heads. They say I'm a bully.
business.
They say I'm a bully because I'm the only female. But but at the end of the day, the respect is there.
Yeah, right.
So stick to your dream. Opulence is coming. You guys better follow, because we coming. And
Coming
the
down.
Y'all ain't
noise
coming.
is
Y'all
loud.
already here.
The noise
Y'all
is
already
loud. Yeah. So I just wanted to say, this couple right here, my favorite. I love them to death.
We love you guys as well.
And I want to say, Opu'Lence Stylehouse is bigger than all of us. All of us have families. We're trying to make proud. We have kids, but you want to leave something for your family, you know. And it's, we don't
Legacy.
we don't think that way. But I always thought that way. I knew I had a talent, a gift to give to something, and I want to leave something bigger than me. I'm really learning how the market work as far as, putting other businesses in kids' name. When you open a corporation, put it in another corporation, kids' name, another one or whatever, and you feed the family. I'm learning that when you open these new businesses, give one to that kid, give one to that kid. That's how it works. That's the white generation.
Generational wealth.
It's generational wealth. We have to learn from them. They're quiet doing it. They don't show us, but we have to learn on our own. And I think that I get it. Now I know it, and I'm trying to apply it. And I think we're on the right course. I think we're on the right course to deliver the message. You know what I mean? And I'm so glad that I chose Atlanta, Georgia to be my new home, because the doors are wide open here. They're wide open.
One more thing. Shout out to our designers because without them,
yes, that's true.
Opu'Lence Stylehouse would not be here. We have over 20 designers, and when I tell you bad designers, we got some great designers. They specialize in one-of-one pieces. You guys got to come check us out. But shout out to all of our designers because we would not be who we are without you.
Actually, let's take a look at some of the designs that you guys have.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So we are going to take a look at some of these beautiful pieces, very custom pieces here at Opu'Lence Stylehouse. So Tosh, where would you like to start?
Well, I would like to start with our purse. It's called Love Black Women. It's by Berry Land, Shirley Strawberry, and myself. On the name Berry Land and Love Black Women. And we did custom purses. We're coming out with different colors. We have different colors, but we're coming out with smaller ones, different styles, so on and so forth. But everybody loves this bag. This is called Cognac.
I have that bag. I love it.
Yeah, and our black one, the black one is one of our popular ones too. So I just ask that you guys do go to berryland.com, check it out on the website. Also too, we have these custom leather jackets that come in different colors, and if you can see inside, it says Love Black Women. And we have the crystal buttons, studded. But mind you, once this goes, this is the last of this style. So when I say different colors, we're talking about black, jean, leather, the floral, camo. We have all different ones, but we have only one of each. And once they go, then we're on to the next. So
I love that custom.
I want to just make you guys pay attention to the Love Black Women because we have to love Black women. We are strong, and we have to represent that, and that's what we want to represent to all of our women. It's not just Black women; it's every woman. So we want to just make a statement here.
Yeah, I love that. I love, again, pieces that you aren't going to see everywhere. I love that. So, Ronald, what you got?
This is right, Flanier's a couple of pieces that I did. This is a leather swing coat because we are the culture, right? Flanier is yellow and brown swing coat. I think this is a funky piece. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
funky
I think
piece.
Anybody can wear it. You know, the inside of the lining also says the same statement, what you see in the book.
Loved it.
You know, that's a female piece.
That's
Here's
why
a
I'm
man's
always
piece.
broke when I come up here. I leave broke.
Studded custom right from there. This is my Balenciaga piece. You see the rivets? You see all that? The weight is really nice. Real nice piece. You know, so we are fashionable. I'm 60 years old, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
You know, and let me tell you, it is not about the age. It's about the clothes and the way you wear the clothes. Clothes don't have an age.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm too old to wear
Correct.
these items, right?
Correct. This is my swing coat as well. Female joint, whatever. It could be unisex, whatever the case may be. Get in where you can fit it. I say.
I agree.
Exactly. This is a shearling piece. Nice shearling.
It's gorgeous.
Nice piece.
Nice and
Motorcycle
thick.
type vibe, nice and thick. You know.
And that's a navy.
It's a navy
I love
blue.
that, navy.
blue.
Hmm.
You know, so these are the kind of pieces that we do here, you know, and also other brands here. Deluxe, he's based out of Boston.
Okay.
You know, leather trimmings, leather pocket inserts, whatever. The back, the zebra print on the back. But these are the things that we give other opportunities to showcase other people's talent as far
Right.
as designers is concerned. We are not a selfish type of.
So it's not only
establishment.
your designs that you have
it's-
here, you
no,
have
it's
other designers.
yeah,
as you
creative
mentioned.
minds
Yeah.
that's in the store as well. You know, Right Flanier was started in 2007, and I started with this hoodie right here, where we discussed that. It was a line called Great Walls of China. Ed Hardy, they was doing their thing, whatever, and they were doing Swarovski crystals, embellishments, whatever. And your jacket became the jewelry piece, which you can see. These have to be put in at a time with a step machine. You know what I mean? So you're paying for the value of the garment.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
nice.
So the price point is high,
But well worth it.
but the jacket is amazing.
Absolutely.
When you walk in the room, they're gonna notice the decor of the studded jacket. When it comes to fashion, you're not my afterthought, you're my only thought, because image is everything, you know, and that's what we try to display.
Do
and
you have a
showcase.
signature style that you guys go for? Is there something that is distinct about Rife Lanier, or is it just very versatile?
It's very versatile,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And the brand name, Rife Lanier, that's what I'm trying to focus the brand. You know, the Calvin Kleins, the Ralph Lauren's, whatever. You know, I'm trying to establish this brand to be the next up-and-coming hot black minority brand. You know, it's time for new changes. I'm tired of seeing the repetitive things. We get the opportunity. We don't get the opportunity to get the wide spectrum and investors to see this type of talent. It's here.
Yeah.
It's here. We're in Alpharetta Mall, North Point Mall, to be exact. If you guys need to put your money somewhere and invest into some talent, the return is great here. It's really great. It's great. We're open. We're open. We're open. We're very open.
You're very open. I consider your line to be luxury.
Thank you so much.
I definitely consider it on the
Thank you so
luxury
much.
level. So you guys, if you are looking for something, again, very custom that you don't have to go out and get tailored and create it yourself, definitely check out Opulence Stylehouse. You're going to be very satisfied, very high end. Even got some furs and minks over there that
Yes.
I'm scoping out myself. But
Yes.
thank you guys again for taking
Thank
the
you.
time out of your business
Yes.
to do our podcast. We're appreciative of you. We don't take it for granted. We know that you're very busy. We know that you work very hard and you're ready to go home. So, you know, and you
Yes.
always have. You've
Always,
been
always.
huge supporters of ours, and
Definitely,
you know, we are loving to do the same for you guys as well. So, thank you so much, you guys, and specifically, we're in North
We're in
Point.
North Point Mall, Alpharetta. We're on the second floor. We're between Macy's and Von Maur. Our website, because people keep asking, our website is being constructed, and it will probably launch sometime in January. So you guys look out for it. It's just that we're here trying to get the store together, and then go that route as far as getting our website, because there's so much to do and so many designers in here that we want to make sure that everybody gets their prop and then get on there. So follow us on IG at opulencestylehouse.com. It's not .com, but at Opulence Stylehouse. So it's OPU apostrophe LENCE Stylehouse, all one word. Please follow us. Please check us out. If you're in the neighborhood, you're in Atlanta, check us out. Come on, because
Check
we're
them
on
out,
the
you
map.
guys.
We're on the map. Let me tell you, we love you guys.
I know.